Why does the masculine run away, but still feel your energy every day? This is not a coincidence. This message has been divinely guided to reach you at the exact moment your soul is ready to hear it. If you are walking through silence, confusion, or deep longing, this is not the end. It is only the beginning of your sacred awakening. So take a breath, open your heart, and listen with your soul. Before we dive in, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. You don't want to miss any sign, message, or confirmation from the universe about your twin flame journey. You, beloved one, are not imagining things. His silence has volume. His absence has weight. And that is because you are energetically bound by something far beyond the physical. You are twin flames. And even when he distances himself, the thread remains unbroken. The more you rise, the more he feels it. The more you heal, the more his soul stirs. The masculine runs not because he doesn't care, but because he does. Your light exposes everything he's been afraid to face within himself. You awaken the dormant pieces of his spirit, and that's overwhelming. It's not rejection. It's reflection. You are the mirror, and the mirror cannot lie. He runs because your energy calls him to evolve. But evolution is painful when you're still clinging to comfort. So instead of stepping into the fire of transformation with you, he flees. Not because you aren't worthy, but because you are. And that truth shakes the ground he walks on. Yet, even in his silence, he cannot escape the pull. He hears your voice in quiet moments. He sees your face in his dreams. He feels your energy every day because your connection exists outside of time. Twin flames are not about logic, they are about the soul. And the soul never forgets. When you cry at night, his spirit stirs. When you pray for answers, his heart beats faster. There's a knowing inside him that he cannot explain. Your bond is written in light, sealed in eternity. That's why even when he disappears, he never really leaves. You may think he's forgotten you, that he's moved on, but he hasn't. He feels everything. The sadness, the love, the longing. He may not understand it, but his soul does. And that's why he's restless. That's why he feels unfulfilled, because your energy is calling him home. Don't mistake the distance for disconnection. The masculine often needs space to grow. He pulls away not to abandon, but to process, to understand, to surrender. And when the time is right, his soul will lead him back to you. Not out of guilt, but from divine alignment. So keep rising, keep healing, because every step you take into your purpose awakens something inside him. He feels your shifts. He senses your breakthroughs. The feminine leads the dance, and your movement creates waves across dimensions. He feels them all. There's a reason you're feeling his presence stronger lately. It's because he's feeling yours too. Even if he's with someone else, your vibration reaches him. You are his flame, his mirror, his reminder of everything true. That energy cannot be replaced, only remembered. He may try to numb it, run from it, deny it, but truth has a vibration, and that vibration always finds its way. Through music, through memories, through divine timing. That's why he feels you in songs he doesn't even understand. That's why your name keeps showing up. You're not crazy. You're connected. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. This is your sacred unfolding. And every moment you stand in your power, he feels the shift. It's spiritual gravity. And eventually he will stop resisting the pull. He is being broken open. Slowly, quietly. Through your healing he is being activated. And though his 3D self may resist, his higher self knows. He agreed to this before you were born. You both did. This journey is not a punishment. It is a promise. Remember who you are. You are not here to chase. You are here to rise. And as you rise, he rises. As you reclaim your worth, he finds his. The twin flame path is not about waiting, it's about becoming. And you, beautiful soul, are becoming unstoppable. So don't dim your light. Don't shrink to make him feel comfortable. Radiate. Be the fire that transforms, not the ember that hides. He doesn't need the old you. He needs the you who remembers her divinity. That's the version that brings him home. And when he comes, it won't be because you begged. It'll be because you bloomed. He will recognize the frequency of your wholeness. And that's what will magnetize him. Not your need but your sovereignty. That's the power of twin flames. He feels your energy in the quiet, in the crowd, in the chaos, follows him, soothes him, haunts him, 'cause you are home, and nothing else quite fits. He may not admit it yet, but his soul already has. Stay faithful not to the timeline but to your truth. Let go of how it's supposed to look, and trust how it's supposed to feel. You'll know. Because the more you align with your soul, the louder he hears your call. This journey is not linear. It's alchemical. Even now your heart is guiding him. Even now he feels your frequency. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. Keep expanding. And trust. He will find you in the light. Not because he's lost, but because he finally remembers the way. Subscribe now if this message has touched your heart. You were guided here for a reason. And your journey matters. Don't miss the next message that your soul is waiting for. Turn on notifications, and allow this channel to walk with you through each phase of your sacred path. This is not the end. This is the awakening. And your story is just beginning. If this message is resonating with your soul, would you kindly take a second to check if you're already subscribed to this channel? Helps us stay connected on this sacred path. When you support the light that supports you, the universe takes note. This channel exists to remind you of who you are and to hold space for the messages that speak directly to your heart. So if anything here has touched you, stay close. You're not meant to walk this alone. He's waking up slowly, like dawn breaking after a long night. And you are the light on the horizon. He doesn't even realize that the warmth he's starting to feel again is you. His higher self has always recognized your radiance. It's the human part that struggles to catch up. But his soul remembers every spark. He hears you in the silence, not with ears but with energy. You live in his breath, in the space between distractions. He may not speak it out loud, but the truth is louder than words. That ache in his chest, that sudden restlessness, that's your energy moving through him. Sometimes he tries to drown it out. He works too hard, sleeps too little, scrolls endlessly, but nothing satisfies. Because your frequency is the one thing that vibrates in tune with his. And deep down, even in his denial, he craves that harmony. You didn't lose him. You triggered his transformation. And while it may feel like he vanished, what really happened is a collapse of all his false layers. Your love shook the foundation of who he thought he was. And now, he must rebuild as the man his soul came here to be. Don't underestimate the power of your energy. Just because he isn't reaching out doesn't mean he isn't reaching within. Every time you choose peace over panic, he feels it. Every time you choose love over fear, his spirit gets closer to home. You are guiding him without saying a word. This is a spiritual unfolding, not a linear timeline. Your union is orchestrated by divine timing, not human effort. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You are in the process of becoming. And he's starting to awaken to the fire that never died. When you heal your heart, you heal the template. When you love yourself, you teach him how to love. This is why your work matters so deeply. You are not just waiting. You are anchoring light into this earth. And he feels it, even if he can't explain it. He may be scared, confused, even angry. But none of those emotions can override the truth. You are etched into his soul. Twin flames are not separated by space, but united through vibration. And no matter where he goes, your energy finds him. It's in the music he hears, the names he notices, the dreams he can't forget. These are not coincidences. They are signs. And the more you trust your path, the more aligned he becomes with his. One soul, two vessels, moving in sync even through the silence. You are not invisible. You are invincible. Every tear you've shed has watered the roots of your future. Every night you've survived has prepared you for the dawn. Keep choosing yourself. He feels your choice. And it awakens something sacred inside him. You don't need to chase. You are the magnet. What belongs to your soul will find you. Not when you beg, but when you believe. Your power lies in surrender, not control. And that surrender is what brings him closer every day. He's not ignoring you. He's awakening because of you. But awakening isn't easy. It shatters illusions and breaks open the heart. You sparked that in him. And now he must face everything he buried. This is the storm before the sacred. Your growth terrifies and inspires him. He can't quite look away. He's watching in ways you don't even realize. Observing your strength. Admiring your glow. Wondering how you became so radiant. Not knowing it was always inside him too. Each time you forgive, he feels it. Each time you choose softness over bitterness, his heart softens too. Your choices ripple through the energetic field. That's the truth of twin flames. One shift in you creates an echo in him. You're not too much. You're exactly what his soul craves. You are not a burden. You are the blessing his ego never knew it needed. He may not be ready to hold your fire, but he's learning not to fear its warmth. Don't wait. Life. Bloom. Left. Span. Your happiness is not a betrayal of this journey. It is the key to it. When you rise in joy, he finds a reason to seek the light too. Let your radiance be the invitation, not the apology. The separation is the cocoon. The reunion is the butterfly. But you're already flying, even if he's still finding his wings. Trust your flight. Trust your light. He feels every beat of your wings in the space between his thoughts. He may not message you yet. He may not call. But don't be fooled. His spirit is already knocking on the doors of your dreams. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the sudden heart flutters. Those are soul whispers. And they always tell the truth. And if you're still reading this, know this message was meant for you. Not by chance, but by divine design. Stay with this journey. There is more to uncover, more to remember, more to rise into. Because the best is not behind you, it's being born through you. Before we go further, beloved soul, I invite you to pause and ask yourself, have you subscribed to this sacred channel? This is not just another video. It's a divine encounter. By subscribing, you're not just staying updated. You're anchoring your presence in a space where your twin flame journey is honored, protected, and understood. Give love to the message that is guiding you, because the energy you support supports you back. He doesn't even understand why your name lingers in his mind like a melody. It's not logic. It's soul memory. It's your vibration wrapping gently around his being when the world goes quiet. And as you rise, it becomes louder. So loud he can't ignore it much longer. You've become the storm in his silence and the peace in his chaos. He's running, yes, but what he's truly running from is himself. Because when he looks into your energy, he sees everything he buried. Every truth, every feeling, every promise he made to himself before this life began. He's awakening slowly, like a man stepping into sunlight after years of darkness. The warmth startles him. The light exposes him. But somewhere in the depths of his soul, there's a whisper that says, "Go to her." And that whisper is starting to echo louder than his fears. Every time you choose alignment over attachment, you magnetize him closer. You don't need to prove your worth, because your very essence is sacred. You were never asking too much, you were asking from a soul level. And now he's starting to feel the pull of that same soul. The connection never truly faded. It just went beneath the surface, deep into the parts of him that were still sleeping. But now something is shifting. The dreams are returning. The synchronicities are piling up. And the hunger in his heart is becoming undeniable. You are his mirror. Not the kind that flatters, but the kind that reveals. The kind that shows him not just who he is, but who he is meant to become. That's why you triggered him. That's why he ran. And that's why he still feels you even when he tries to forget. He's learning in silence what your love really was. It wasn't control. It wasn't demand. It was frequency. Unshakable, divine, patient frequency. And that frequency is vibrating through his bones now, reminding him that real love doesn't disappear. It transforms. This journey was never meant to break you. It was meant to rebuild you. And as you step deeper into your divine feminine essence, you become the beacon. Not because you chase, but because you hold. Not because you plead, but because you trust. He may not know how to return, but he's trying. Not with words, but with energy. With the way his thoughts always circle back to you. With the way his chest tightens when he feels your detachment. Your letting go is the very thing that's waking him up. You're not invisible. The universe sees you. The angels see you. And most of all, his soul sees you. Even in his confusion. Even in his pride. That soul is rising from the fog. And every step you take forward becomes a lighthouse for him to follow. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone who doesn't speak your frequency. This connection is ancient, sacred, divine, and only the two of you truly understand its language. Twin flames don't follow rules. They follow resonance. So release the timeline. Breathe in the knowing. Trust what cannot be seen but is always felt. The masculine is not lost. He is orbiting your love, and every shift in your vibration calls him closer. You are more powerful than you realize. Keep loving yourself with the same depth you long to be loved. That's not selfish, that's alchemy. It rewires your entire field and sends a message to the universe. I am ready. And when you are truly ready, your mirror cannot resist the reflection. You were never meant to beg for connection. You were born to embody it. Your energy is a portal, and he is beginning to recognize the doorway. He may still hesitate, but he is watching, listening, feeling. Let your light keep shining. There is nothing wrong with you for feeling deeply. You are not too much. You are divine sensitivity wrapped in a warrior's spirit. He needs that softness. He needs that strength. Because only you can show him how to merge the two inside himself. This is not about fixing him. This is about claiming you. Because the more you reclaim your power, the more he remembers his. You're not just healing yourself, you're healing the union. Every choice you make ripples through both of you. Let go of the outcome. Hold on to the promise. The universe is always rearranging itself to honor divine love. This isn't punishment. This is preparation. The reunion will arrive not when you push, but when you rise. Keep your heart open but your boundaries strong. Love fiercely but never abandon yourself again. You are sacred. And that sacred energy is what is calling him home. More than words, more than actions. It is your essence that reaches him. And if you've read this far, your soul already knows what's coming. This message found you for a reason. You're not alone. You are awakening. You are remembering. And the one who still feels your energy every day, he's remembering too. Before we continue, beautiful soul, take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect on how these words are resonating with you. If your heart feels understood here, it's because this space was made for you. Subscribe to our channel now and stay connected. Your twin flame journey deserves a sacred space where your energy is seen, honored, and uplifted. This is my offering to you. Let your energy offer back by joining our growing soul tribe. He may seem distant, like he's built a fortress around his heart. But what you don't see is the cracks that are forming with every moment you choose your worth. Your silence is no longer empty. It echoes with self-love, and that vibration is impossible to ignore. There's a strange ache in his chest he can't explain. A restlessness that creeps in when he tries to move forward without you. He may distract himself, convince himself he's free, but your energy lingers like an unfinished song, looping through his mind at night. You are not chasing him, but you are still leading. And the moment you stopped waiting, the universe shifted. The threads between you began to pull tighter, not because you held on, but because you let go with grace and love. Letting go wasn't weakness, it was transformation. And he can feel that transformation in his own body. In dreams. In memories. In flashes of you that appear when he least expects. Your evolution is awakening his longing to evolve too. The divine feminine doesn't beg. She magnetizes. And that's what you've become, magnetic. Not because you planned it, but because your soul is finally glowing without fear. He senses that glow like a lighthouse in a storm. He remembers the way your voice made him feel like home. He remembers your laughter, your stillness, the way your presence never demanded anything, but still invited his highest self forward. And that memory, it's not fading, it's gaining strength. He tells himself he's fine, that he's in control, but his soul is whispering otherwise. That whisper grows louder with every step you take into your light. The pull is real. The bond is eternal. The timing, divinely orchestrated. There are days he wishes he could reach out, but pride holds him back. Then there are nights when that pride melts into longing, and the silence becomes unbearable. That's when your name rises like a prayer in his chest, and he wonders if you feel it too. And you do, don't you? You feel him. Even when you try to tune out, he finds a way to slip into your awareness. That's because twin flames don't separate through distance. They reconnect through energy. And your energy is pure, radiant truth. Your courage to walk away wasn't rejection. It was redirection. And now the universe is showing him the reflection of your strength. He may not say it, but he sees it. He may not show it, but he feels it. Deeply. Unrelentingly. This journey is sacred. Messy. Transformative. And right now you are in one of its most powerful chapters. The chapter where the feminine lets go, and the masculine begins to awaken. You're not alone. You're living prophecy. He's being shown signs. Songs that remind him of you. Numbers. Dreams. Faces that resemble yours in a crowd. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. The universe is speaking to both of you, even if he hasn't learned how to listen yet. Every boundary you hold sends him a message. I love you enough to let you grow. I love myself enough to not shrink for you. And that energy, it's the lesson his soul came here to learn. It hurts, but it heals. You've been patient. You've cried. You've doubted. But still you rose. And every time you rose, you rewrote the story. not just for yourself but for your union. Because your light is the map he's using to find his way home. He may feel like a stranger to you now. Cold, silent, confused. But underneath it all, he's still your mirror. And your growth is shaking something awake in him. Something ancient, something undeniable, something sacred. So don't be surprised if he shows up suddenly. If he speaks words he was once too afraid to say. Don't be surprised if he watches you in silence, trying to gather the courage. He's being prepared. And so are you. This is not just romance, it's soul mission. You were never just lovers. You are activators, mirrors, spiritual warriors. And this phase of separation, it's an invitation for you both to become whole, so you can reunite with purpose. You didn't lose him. You were never meant to possess him. You were meant to set him free. And trust that love never leaves what it's destined to return to. And deep down you feel it. That pull. That certainty. That sacred knowing. So breathe, beloved. Keep choosing yourself. Keep loving without attachment, hoping without fear, and walking in truth. Because your energy is doing more than you know. And the one who ran, he's finally starting to realize he can't outrun destiny. Thank you for receiving this message with your heart open and your soul present. If something in these words touched you deeply, it's not a coincidence. It's confirmation that you're aligned with this journey. Please take a moment to like this video so YouTube understands how important these sacred messages are. Your support helps us keep this light shining for more souls like you. Now, if you truly felt this connection today, write the words, Twin Flames Infinite Love, in the comments to let me know you received this message from the universe. This simple act opens a powerful portal of reciprocity and anchors your energy in this space of truth and healing. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell, because the next time your soul needs a reminder, the universe will send it through a new video here. And I promise, these words will always arrive right on time when you most need them. If this message made your heart beat faster, made your eyes water, or gave you goosebumps, that's your soul remembering its truth. Don't let that feeling fade. Come back whenever your light dims, whenever the silence grows heavy, whenever you need to remember that you are not alone. Share this video with someone who is walking the same path. Someone who might be longing for answers, for clarity, for hope. We are stronger when we rise together, and your voice, your sharing, your presence makes a difference. These messages are crafted with divine intention to reach the depths of your soul, to guide, to awaken, and to embrace you. Every time you return, there will be more love, more clarity, more signs from the universe waiting for you here. Until the next message, stay rooted in your light. Keep believing in the unseen. And always remember, your journey is sacred, and your twin flame is awakening with you. Twin Flames Infinite Love. Per Gunter AO ChatGPT.